Do you feel anxious about everything in the world? Like climate change? Systematic oppression? Late-stage capitalism? Not quite understanding what TikTok memes are? Are you frustrated at the lack of funding for games and the arts and our broken healthcare system and the education system and the lack of regulation of tech conglomerates and the immoral ways we source our food and manufacture our products and Western imperialism and massive unemployment and an ongoing pandemic and the resurgence of authoritarianism like Nazis are back, that's a thing now. Yeah, all those things. The Omnicrisis, being in the cool zone part of history, the Voltron of all the crises of the 20th century. Do you have trouble sleeping at night? Would you like to know a solution for what's keeping you up at night? Well, we would too. Seriously, it's like terrifying. Help me. Help. I need somebody. Somebody offering me some insurance, please, anybody.
Clyde, I am so glad you have reached out to me once again to ask me for my help. I am, of course, happy to offer you any advice you might need for your problems. Even though you're in school getting those fancy book smarts right now, it is my goal, nay, my obligation to offer you advice on your journey in life. You know, as your elder peer and having 3 more years of experience and street smarts on the streets of, well, not the actual streets, maybe more Twitter or whatever, but yeah, I've read a few Atlantic articles or whatever, so, yeah, lay it on me, Clyde. What do you want advice on? Anything you want to ask about, just lay it on me.
Yeah, thanks for taking the time to talk to me, Reggie. I just needed someone to talk about all these things. But yeah, so I guess the thing I've kind of been thinking about recently is like how all of my goals and desires and feelings and interests are kind of like products of the world around me. Like every interaction with someone, like everything I see on the street or online, you know, every little influence from all the different forms of media and people and words people say. You know, they all shape my motivations into these, like, neat little boxes that fulfill the needs of others, you know? All the food I eat, the clothes I wear, the places I want to live, the places I want to visit, the things I enjoy, the things I want to do for a living even the air I breathe and the water I drink, you know? I wonder how much of all this stuff is just a product of all these special interests marketing these things to me and everyone. You know, even people like me and you know, like both directly through like marketing campaigns and indirectly through things they fund and like things they influence, you know. I've just seen all this stuff from what I've been reading and things I've been seeing online. You know, I just wonder how to process all that, you know. I don't know if you have any answers for something like that.
Yeah, Clyde, that's a really tough one. It's really scary. You went straight for the tough questions. I like how you ask the tough questions. You know, honestly, I'm kind of more used to questions like what to put on your resume or wear on a job interview or something like how to talk to girls or something like that. You know, kind of underhand pitches. But yeah, that's you're definitely reading about a lot of interesting things in school and it's good to be thinking critically about them. Yes. But yeah, when you say all those things, it can be like frightening or terrifying or even a bit overwhelming. You know, just like wondering how much it affects your
even your daily innocuous decisions that affect your physical and mental health, but also even like your deeply personal decisions with the people you care about and all that, and life decisions that make you go on certain paths in life, and why you do the things you do, what led you down this path. Um, yeah, yeah. Well, I guess when I say all that, I guess it feels like that there are kind of ways of dealing with it. I guess.
Yeah, Clyde, exactly. There are definitely ways of dealing with it, and you seem to already have a good thought process about how those things work already. So I'm going to empower you to find your own solutions to your own problems, and I think that's probably the best way to give you advice, to empower you to find your own solutions. I think that's its own great form of advice I can offer you right now. Hey folks, this is a word from the creator here, Charles. This next segment is dedicated to Babycastles. They're an indie game, art gallery collective, and 501c3 nonprofit supporting the work of local underrepresented artists in New York City. They've been having trouble paying their rent in light of COVID-19, but they're still fighting the good fight out there, participating in protests and offering supply drops and shelter for those participating in protests. They recently had a digital security workshop for protesters, and yeah, they're doing a great job there. So yeah, please show them some love by donating at withfriends.co/babycastles for a one-time donation or a monthly donation. Every little bit helps. Thank you, and yeah, and I help out there too. So yeah, we all could use your help. Yep. So thank you. Alright, so here's several reinterpretations of the name Babycastles for several minutes. So here we go. Reinterpretations of Babycastles. Bubby Castles, Bobo Castles, Babble Cassies, Bobo Costcos, Bobby Consults, Borbital Constables, Babble Cast Calls, Billy Conforms, Beauty Campgrounds, Biffy Cattails, Buffy Catcalls, Benny's Calcium Carbonate, Biggie Smalls, Bally's Tote Alls Fitness, Buggy Catch-Alls, Cali Basketballs, Catchy Baseballs, Crunchy Blimpfalls, Boofy Chad Fails, oh boy, Bunny Carrot Sticks, Buttery Crab Sticks, Barbie Sizzles, that's for Australians out there, Castor Bumbles, Bambi Sadcore, and the Castles of Babigliostro. Yeah, so yeah, please support Babycastles. Every little bit helps. That little segment was dedicated to Babycastles, based in New York. So yeah, please support them, and hope to see you out there. Fight the good fight. Take care, y'all.
Okay, so like people are animals that descended from monkeys, right? I heard that from Clyde. People are animals that descended from monkeys. And I've also heard from Clyde that humans are basically the same biologically from who we were like 10,000 years ago. And all of our individual variations from person to person are like due to our environment and our society and our education. So if you think about it, humans transcended evolution. You know what I mean? Humans were hunters and gatherers, and we needed to eat food from the land and from beasts and stuff and like dinosaurs or whatever. And like we've like transcended that. And every day we can like choose to go to the store, like the supermarket or the convenience store or whatever, and then we can choose to buy anything we want. We could choose to buy frozen mozzarella sticks whenever we want. We have the free will to go to the store and buy any number of brands of frozen mozzarella sticks and bring them home and put them in our microwave
and dip them in marinara sauce, and then eat them all day and every day of our lives. And every day we have that choice to make. We have that option. If we want to eat frozen mozzarella sticks all day and every day all the time, which like wasn't even like a thing before, I think. And like, all of like modern life is kind of like that, like with every choice and option we have in every modern convenience, we are choosing which mozzarella stick we want to eat. The mozzarella stick of toothpaste, the mozzarella stick of smartphone apps, the frozen mozzarella stick that we're heating up of TikTok memes, the frozen mozzarella stick of gaming headset, and every day and every moment we live our lives, we are choosing to purchase and eat and consume and dip into marinara sauce a near infinite number of frozen mozzarella sticks all the time. Makes you think.
Clyde's world is a multimedia experience through games, videos, and live streams tying together the adventures of Clyde and his friends. Clyde? Wait a second, that's me! Anyway, see us deal with social awkwardness, social issues, and generally being dorky young adults in a cruel, cruel world. Clyde's world is only on itch.io at muditaheart.itch.io. That's MUDITA heart.itch.io. Hope to see you there soon, friends. Dang it, I almost had it.